Santiago, this is Nora. So this is my video for you. So I'm going to answer the questions you have sent to me. First of all, my name is Nora Csiszar, or in Hungarian, because I am from Budapest, Hungary, it will be Csiszar Nora. I am from Budapest, Hungary, as I mentioned. It's a beautiful place. I hope that many of you have come there. Maybe you would like to visit. It's very nice. You can take a look in the map where it is. It's in Europe. So I do Taekwondo, specifically ITF Taekwondo. I have been doing Taekwondo for more than 15 years now. Before that I did some karate, but I didn't really like it. But then I found Taekwondo and that was amazing. Like that's really changed my life. My master, who is the Grandmaster László Harmat, who is the head of the Hungarian Taekwondo Federation, as well as he is part of the international organization. And everything I know I learned from him, so I'm really grateful. So I started my YouTube channel, I think 2 years ago in 2017, April. I remember I was thinking of starting a YouTube channel like a year ago, so like 2016 I first was thinking maybe I can do a channel, but then I didn't. And then this whole YouTube adpocalypse thing came in and I was like, okay, well, maybe that's a sign that I need to start now when a lot of channels are closing and not doing it. But I felt like I would really just like to do some videos and share my knowledge of Taekwondo, because I noticed that many martial arts videos are, how do I say this nicely, they're a little bit more just show off or like tricks and stuff like that, but they don't really teach you what you want. So I'm trying to create a channel for people who are interested in martial arts, specifically Taekwondo, and when they come to my channel, it's like an online dojang. So I'm teaching whatever I've learned throughout this many years of practicing Taekwondo, and I'm a third dan Taekwondo black belt at the moment. So I'm trying to incorporate all the knowledge and just teach online basically. So from patterns to theory to everything that could be taught online. Of course, you cannot teach sparring online, but you can teach the basics of it and you can give ideas to people on how to do sparring, how to do the patterns, what's the theory of breaking wooden boards, for example. So I'm trying to be there for people who need some extra knowledge. So I would have really liked to have a channel like mine back in the day when I was starting Taekwondo as a child, just to look up things and it's like, oh, that's how you do it and that's why you do it. That's very good. So that's my goal with it. I do a lot of things. So I have a master's degree in psychology. So I did psychology, I did 3 years. 3 years was bachelor plus 2 years as a master. So that's what I have a university degree from Budapest, Hungary. And I really like psychology. I love learning about it and reading about new research and just getting into more how the human psyche works. It's really something that is interesting to me, and I'm trying to learn more and more about it. That's a very good question. I know some martial arts weapons, so I'm pretty good at using the tonfa. I'm okay at nunchucks, but not as good as I should be, so I would really like to learn how to do it properly. And I'm good at using a sword, so like a katana, but I would really like to learn more about that as well. I would like to learn a little bit more how to use like a staff, how to fight with a staff. I'm okay with it, but nothing special. And I would like to just use different kinds of weapons just to find out which one feels good. But I know that for me, using the tonfa and using a katana are the two ones that are really good. But I would like to learn more about the other weapons and deepen my knowledge on the different martial arts weapons. Growing up, I did a lot of sports. So I did everything basically. I love doing sports, so I did a whole lot of different sports, but I noticed that I had this feeling that martial arts is something different and something special for me. So since I was very little, I had this feeling of I want to do that. That meant martial arts, but back then it was not that clear that there are different kinds of martial arts, and there was limited sets of clubs and limited styles that you could learn. But I really like swimming, for example. I like running. I like jumping around. Like I really liked athletics growing up. I like playing some of the team sports like football and basketball and volleyball. So I really like those as well. And I'm just happy to try out any kinds of sports because I really like them. That's a long list. I made a video about which martial artist actually inspired me, like growing up, and they are still inspiring me. I have a video, I'm gonna send you the link. From the top of my head, it's obviously Bruce Lee. Like, he was a big influence on me growing up. Jet Li, Jackie Chan. I mean, I love his movies, and just learning about martial arts is just the best to learn. I also really like Zi Zhang. I think she and Michelle Yeoh are incredible. They're just absolutely amazing. And I like the American styled action movies as well. So I like, I like Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. I think she nailed it. Like that's an amazing movie. Well, 2 movies. I like Keanu Reeves and anything he does, like whatever action movie he does or not action movie, like really since The Matrix, I think he's really, really good at martial arts. And in John Wick too, I think he demonstrates a kind of a martial art that's very interesting because it's very effective. I don't know much about guns and gunfight and stuff like that, but the moves and the coordination, stunt work in John Wick, any movie of John Wick, is just really good. I also like Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano. I know they are more like MMA fighters. I know Ronda was a judoka, but I like their spirit when they fight and their presence, so I admire that very much. I also like Jason Statham and Chuck Norris, of course. And who else? Oh yeah, I like Charlize Theron in Atomic Blonde. I think she was really good in that movie. I really liked it. And I like Tony Jaa. I think those movies that he did for Thai boxing were just really good. Like, he showcased amazing techniques in those movies. People outside of martial arts, there are many people who inspire me. There are people just on the street walking, doing a good job, selling flowers. I don't have any specific people. I like people who have passion and they fight for something, fight for what they believe in. So, for example, Greta Thunberg, but the work she's doing for climate change, I think is really great. And obviously I have utmost respect for any people who are doing a job as a firefighter or a doctor or a nurse, anything like that. So many people inspire me. I wouldn't put names on them, but yeah. Nope, I don't watch sports, I do them. No, I don't know anything about sports. Like, I never liked sports whenever football matches are going on. I'm sorry, but I don't care. I really don't care. I would just rather go and do something. I understand why people care. I think it's a great thing that you care for a team or whatever, but it's just not something I care about. I don't really follow MMA or any type of thing like that, so I don't have any opinion about this. Yes, I do. I was competing in Taekwondo, not anymore. I was competing in sparring. I was competing in board breaking, special board breakings, and patterns. I won, I have some medals and stuff like that, but it's interesting because I realized that, you know, competing in martial arts, it just doesn't really work for me. So I think when you're practicing martial arts, you're competing with yourself first and foremost, and everybody there who is there to help you to grow, and you can grow together. So your team, your partner, you're there to do something that makes you a better person. So as I mentioned, I teach online with my YouTube channel. I try to share my knowledge about Taekwondo and different aspects of Taekwondo, so everything that's in the encyclopedia, I try to make it into a video form. And whenever somebody's asking about a specific question, and if it's a really good question, then I turn it into a video. I don't have students, like per se, because I don't, but my dear friend Kanid, she has, we trained together for many years, and she has her own club now, and she's amazing. She's 4th Dan black belt, and she has her own club, and they are crushing it. They are great. It's very good. She has a club for kids, and she has another version of the club for grown-ups, so it's really good. And they enjoy being there, they enjoy competing, they enjoy training, so that's really good. I'm really happy that's going on. I think she is committing a lot to have a club and students, but at this moment in my life I cannot commit that much. So sometimes I helped out in her club to be an assistant instructor or help her to show stuff, so I did that, and I'm part of my own club. Oh, I love food. I don't know. I like many things. If you're questioning about my diet, I like to eat most of the things. So for breakfast, I like to have oatmeal. Dinner, I like to have something light because I have a bigger lunch. So usually, I don't know, I like sandwiches, I like anything Italian food, I would like French cuisine as well. I like Japanese, so I like sushi, ramen, anytime. I like some Chinese food as well, I like Mexican, so I really like a lot of things. What I don't like is too much meat. So I never was really a big fan of meat. There's a limited amount of meat that I can eat since I was a child. For example, I only eat chicken. So chicken, a little bit of pork I can eat, but I don't like beef. I never liked beef. So anything like that. So red meat is not for me. So just very lean. Chicken, maybe a little bit of turkey, and a little bit of pork, depending on what's going on. So I like a lot of fruits and vegetables. That's mostly what I eat and like. I like rice, pasta, anything like that. But I noticed that I'm deliberately eating less and less meat. So I'm not vegetarian, I'm not vegan by any means, but I noticed that my body just functions better when I don't eat too much heavy food, but I eat more fresh vegetables and fruits. But I do need meat, so I do need to eat chicken. And because I tried to go vegetarian once, and it didn't end well, it just made me very sick. Maybe I was not doing it right either, but I think my body didn't handle it. Oh, I love movies. So that's the other thing. I love movies. I enjoy watching them. I love making them. You know, I just like movies since I was a little child. I watch most movies. I would say what I would not watch. I don't watch horror movies, and I don't watch war movies. So those are the two things that I don't like. For horror movies, I watched some horrors growing up as a teenager, but first, I cannot take them seriously. Second of all, I might fall asleep or laugh at the scary scenes, so that was not many times it worked on me. And third, if it's really scary, I don't want to be scared. So that's the other thing. And war movies, I just hate war. So I don't even want to watch a movie about war. I like anything that makes me laugh, so any comedy. I like action movies. I like if it's like a mystical thriller, I like that. I like animated movies, so anything animation, I really, really enjoy them. Oh, that's a very good question. Well, I can say I don't like people who are always complaining but don't do anything to make their situation better, so that's something that could be annoying me. I don't like bad people. I don't like people who hurt other people in any way, shape or form. That's like, I just don't understand it. It's not many things that annoy me. I think injustice annoys me the most. Annoy, I don't think it's the right word, but yeah, something like that. What makes me happy? Many things. I'm happy just to wake up in the morning and to know that I'm okay, my family is okay, my friends are okay. It's just, just trying to be grateful every day. So even when something minor thing annoys me, like I missed the bus, for example, then I was like, oh, okay, it's just a bus, like, doesn't really matter. I like it when the weather is nice and it's nice, sunny, but not too hot, not too cold. There's a little breeze coming. I like to hear the water, whenever there's some water around, or a river or something like that. That really makes me happy. Seeing the flowers. So I'm really happy during the spring and summer. We are talking about seasons. I like autumn and winter too. I like how it's cozy and could be nice and warm, drinking hot chocolate or hot tea or something like that. But I think I'm just really enjoying this summer right now. It's just very nice. I made a lot of YouTube friends, so I'm really happy because I met so many nice people online, and we comment to each other, and some of them are writing emails to me and I write back, so that's really, really good because I didn't expect that. So I like that, and I like to have this little community with people who are interested in the same thing, and we share our knowledge and we talk to each other and we give tips and we encourage each other, and I think that's an amazing thing. There was one time a guy recognized me. I was at an event at a conference, and he came up to me and he said, "Am I this person who is putting up videos about Taekwondo? Do I do Taekwondo?" I said, "Yes." He said, because his sister, she's watching my videos, she's doing Taekwondo and she's learning from my videos. And I was like, no way, like that's amazing. Like that was the first time somebody actually came up to me and was like, oh, that's really cool. So I really liked that. I think that was very special, just to know that somebody's actually watching, because many times I have views and comments and stuff like that, but in real life somebody says that their sister is watching my videos and learning, and she's really happy and she's getting better at Taekwondo because of me, not because of me, she's doing the work, but she's learning. I think that's amazing, so that was really special. I'm trying to put up 1 video per week. Hopefully I can put up 2, so I'm trying to create more content. It would be good if I could meet with other martial artists and we can create content together, because sometimes, you don't want to create videos with people who are, so I would like to do some sparring videos, but I didn't find a partner that would like to be on YouTube as well. So that's a little bit challenging, but I hope to find somebody who I can demonstrate sparring or self-defense on. I'm really happy to inspire people, and I'm happy to be inspired. So I'm constantly looking in a way that make me passionate, make me more inspired. And I noticed the more passionate and inspired I am, then more I can share with other people. So that's the other thing, I like sharing my knowledge. I don't want to overshare, so I don't want to put out content that's not sort of the best. So that's one of the things I have to learn, is to I still put out a video every week or 2 videos depending on the situation, even if they're not perfect to my standards. So I'm just trying to this whole perfectionist label is not working well when you're actually creating. So creating content and content about what I like, I think it's very rewarding by itself. So I would like to keep making videos and short movies. That's my goal ultimately, to make really good, inspiring videos and films and things like that. So I like making films. I would like to work with other people to make films and create stories. I have a lot of ideas and screenplays, and I am thinking how to make them work and how to make it into a bigger scale and still be true to myself and martial arts, and be creative and use everything that I know in a different way. My YouTube channel is my name, so it's Nora Csiszar. You can find me if you just put in Nora Taekwondo. I'm the one who is going to come up. So I don't have a Patreon. I don't have anything like that. However, I have a Teespring store. You can buy my merch. So I designed this t-shirt. This is a I Love Taekwondo t-shirt with a female kicking figure. I have a male version, so there's a man kicking in a slightly different shape and color of the heart. In my online store you can buy this image or the other image that's on many different t-shirts and mugs and pillows and stuff like that. I think they look really cool, and I'm gonna have a new collection coming out soon, so I made another design. So this is the white collection. This is mostly white stuff, white t-shirt with this design, and the next one is going to be black t-shirt with another type of design, but that's coming in the fall of 2019. So that's the autumn winter collection. I like fashion too, so in my online store, which is Nora Taekwondo on Teespring, I have this thing that I was able to put on, which I was really happy about. It's a charity, so you can support a charity. So when somebody buys a t-shirt, for example, like this, you buy the t-shirt and a percentage of each sale goes directly to a charity. And the charity that I picked is called Charity Water, and I think they're doing a great job. And I'm working on a website, so I don't have that yet, but there will be one. And yeah, so that's what I have. Thank you. Thank you for the interview. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everyone is going to enjoy it. So thank you for the opportunity to be featured on your channel.